Open your book to page 461. This lesson is on natural log. So let's go to example 1. So example 1, it says you want to figure what's ln of e to the 3 power. So ln is the natural log. Okay? It's kind of reversed. It's log nature, but remember in some language the word orders are reversed, right? But this is natural log. Now we learned that last time that whenever you're going to use calculator, okay, because there are so many different bases you can use, right? But since we use decimal system, so we use the base 10 a lot. So whenever you have the base 10 is log. Now when you use ln, the natural log, the base is e. So natural log is base e, and e is equal to 2.7318, something like that. Okay, just like pi. Pi is a special number, right? Pi is 3.14159, right? And so e is a special number. It's 2.73 something. Okay. Now, when you let me double check the e. So, 2.7183. 2.7183. I'm a little bit dyslexic, so yeah, 7183. See, I got reversed. Okay, so it's 2.7183. Now, so when you see log is base 10, when you see ln is base e. Okay, so all the rules that you learn are the same. Okay, now the reason, notice on the calculator you have two bases, right? You have log and ln, right? So you got common log and the natural log. Now, the reason they have the reason you only have two, because common log you use it a lot, right? That's why it's called common log, because we use decimal system, so it's base 10, so we use it a lot. Now, another special log is base e. It's called natural log. So by just think about the name, natural log. The reason it's called a natural log because it happens a lot in nature. Okay, so for example, like the spiral, if you look at a shell and you cut it open, you see how it's spiral. It's based on the e. Okay, and also if you look at if you look anything spiral, it's in this form. Okay, or like a population growth, for example, in some species. So it can, and also the growth rate of maybe like trees or some kind of plants. So a lot of things, in nature is base e, okay? And that's why it's called natural log. Okay? Now, so just like log, so when you have log like x, right? That's an invisible base 10 over here, right? That's an invisible. But since it's so common by default, you don't see it. So when you see log without anything, that's base 10. So when you see ln right away, there's an invisible base e over here that you don't see. That's an invisible base e. Okay? Now, so to evaluate this, so natural e of base e is going to cancel out, so your answer will be 3. Okay? Or if you don't see it, you can apply your third law, right? So again, if you don't see that, then you can apply the third law. So 3 comes to the front. So this is equal to 3 natural log of e. And natural log of e, they are inverse function of each other, so it cancels out. Right? So answer will equal to 3. So all the rules that you learn are the same. Okay? So let's do b. So you got e to the natural log of 7. So again, e, the exponent of the natural log cancels out. So answer will be 7. Okay? So this is equal to 7. Now let's go to example 2. It says express natural log of 3 plus natural log of 4 minus 2 as a single log. So you have a natural log of 3 plus natural log of 4 minus 2. Now notice this one does not have a log, right? Does not have a natural log. So you need to add that on in order to conform to this, so you can combine, right? So you need to go and add this part of the natural log of e. Right? Natural log of e is 1, so you're not changing anything. So you have to add this part in order to combine this. So this becomes natural log of 3 plus natural log of 4 minus natural log of e square, right? The 2 will go to the inside, right? Use your third log. So now you have natural log, natural log, natural log. Now you can put all this together, right? So it becomes natural log of, so this becomes 3 times 4, right? When you add, you multiply, subtract, you divide, right? So that's what you get. So you simplify a little bit, so you're going to get natural log of 12 over e squared. Okay? And that's your answer. So everything you learned before, okay, you can apply over here. So it's just a different base. So you got to use to the new base. So let's go to example 3. 3a, you have natural log of x equal to 4. So to solve, remember that that's an invisible e over here. So again, that's an invisible e right over here you don't see, right? So to change form, you keep the base always stay, and then you switch the number. So this is 4, and this is equal to x, and that's it. Okay, so x equal to e to the 4. Now let's do b. You have e to the x equal to 8. So you can do it a couple ways. You can do it by switching form. So you're going to be natural log of the e is invisible e right over here, and you switch the numbers. So you're going to get 8, and you're going to get x. Okay, so natural log of, but don't write e, right? I'm just writing over here to remind you that there's invisible e over here. So natural log of 8 equal to x. Okay? So this is one way of doing it. Another way to do this is you got e to the x equal to 8, right? So what you do is, because the x, the variable is in the exponential position, so bring it down, you have to take the log, right? And since this is base e, so you want to use the natural log. You don't want to do log, because log and e does not cancel out, right? So you have to use ln. So take the natural log on both sides, and then this can come to the front. And then natural log of e is 1. So x equal to natural log of 8. So same answer, right? So you can do it either method. But if you know how to convert the base, this is a bit quicker. Okay. These are more steps. But in case if you forgot, then you can do this way, right? So either way, the same. Okay, now let's go to C. E to the 1 over x equal to 2. So again, you can do either method. I'm going to just switch the form. So natural log, okay, of 2 equal to 1 over x. Now to do this one, this is probably a bit tricky. So so if you just flip it over, so you're going to get x equal to 1 over natural log of 2. Okay. So this is one way of doing it. Now, again, you can do it this method. That's fine too. Okay. You can take the natural log on both sides. Okay, so let's go and do some practice.